everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine, this is Leah Sees Movies, and we are back with the next episode of Young Justice. So last week, at least half of the episode was one of my favorite episodes of the season. I was really into the Cyborg stuff. I liked how it just, emotionally, I was so engaged with it. I think Cyborg is cool. I liked watching the father box take him over. I liked him being briefly evil. I liked Violet just kind of popping in and being like, what's going on here? Like, she just had a really cavalier attitude to like this man who was half robot trying to murder his father. And then she was like, all right, gotta go. Just champion attitude. Love her so much. I like that we've found our new extremely angry character just as another one fell. A new broody teenager rises. And I mean, the only thing I was not super in love with was all the school scenes, but it's like the school scenes needed to happen so that we could get to Violet unlocking her new power and then going to see Cyborg. So I ignore those in favor of the greater good they were paralleling. Considering how much I liked last episode, the way this episode has been told, like, oh, it's going to be so good, it's going to be so emotional, I am expecting great things. My expectations are very high, and I did say I was going to continue to make up a BS guess for every episode. Someone I think said it was a backstory episode, so... Well, who do we have left to backstory? I mean, we have a bunch of new characters, so there's several people to backstory, but I don't think it's going to be like, all right, time for Orphan, who is apparently Cassandra Cain. I mean, the thumbnail has Beast Boy on it, and we do know Beast Boy's backstory a little bit, as far as we know, like, who his mother is. We know that she was killed by Queen Bee, but we haven't really seen him recently, except for the fact that he's an actor now. So let's say Beast Boy origin story, as far as like when he really became the Beast Boy. I already know his mom gets killed. Like, I'm trying to think of something super ludicrous to guess, because it's more fun that way. I'm gonna say Beast Boy unlocked his powers when he fell into that lake or whatever that we saw his mom's car accident in, and he turned into a fish. That's gonna be, that's my prediction for this episode. That is, his mom was driven off-road, they ended up into a river or a stream or whatever the hell, and his mom died and he turned into a fish, and that's how his powers were unlocked. Alright, so with that interesting guess, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get started.
Your first mistake was killing my friend.
I was about to be like, oh, we're back on that planet, but I forgot it was, forgot he's a TV show.
But I'm no human. I am Lieutenant Torque of the planet Mars, and you've never encountered anything like me.
I feel like that's really offensive. You know that that's not what Martians look like. Like, this isn't a theoretical anymore. I mean, they are green for the most part, but... Also, I assume those are stunt actors, but that's really aggressive.
Ensign Valiant.
He's dead, Tom.
I am kind of curious how he became an actor. Burbank.
Good God, that single tear thing. Genius.
I've had practice.
Uses my tragic backstory to fuel my acting. Acting isn't real if it doesn't come from a real source of pain. I guess, according to method actors everywhere. He's like, I actually killed one of my best friends. Oh, I forgot Wally died for a second. I was about to be like, haha, a friend died so he could draw from that, but like, his friend did die.
At Good World Studios, Gretchen Good handles everything. Your mother's show was underappreciated, Garfield.
Well, it may have
Wait,
been
that's
some
the
good
same
time.
guy?
No one could deny we had a fantastic cast. Lord and Stanning, Rita Farr, me and Marie.
Me? I love a fun, weird accent.
It's like watching father and son trekking through space.
Well, I am the kid's god.
Okay.
Your mother, well, your mother and your godmother, Rita, would be
Alright, so this is
very
like 7
proud.
references to the godmother Rita. So, I'm assuming she's gonna pop up in this episode?
If you don't start calling me Gretchen, you'll make me cry.
Noted, Gretchen. Thank you.
Gretchen, a word?
For
A
the
word?
producer, manager, and stepfather, author of my favorite Martian. As many words as you like, Stephen.
I do like that they're having her announce every single person's relationship to each other just to make it really clear for us.
Coming back, Mento.
Don't call me Mento. Will you be at the house tonight?
What is this voice?
Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
I thought the toddler was bad. Don't call me Mento. The voice acting choices on this show are honestly so fun. Like, they're ridiculous, but like, it's a superhero cartoon. Why not have a good time?
And who is this?
Victor Stone is Victor Stone.
You guys really aren't freaked out by how I look?
You picked the right crowd.
Perhaps. But is Victor Stone freaked out by how Forager looks?
Yes.
Apparently Victor Stone
Aw.
is.
No, I'm sorry. You've been great. You just caught me off guard.
I'm gonna be honest, half robot is not the weirdest thing that exists in this world. I understand you can't, dictate someone's insecurities, but like, look at the world you exist in. Being half robot is just, that's life, man.
Maybe I know. When we were at Bedlam Central, I spotted a dissected mother box.
There was a burst of energy, then the machine went dead.
Mother boxes are living computers. That burst of energy was probably Mother Box's soul escaping.
Maybe Gabrielle Dowd did die. But the mother box's soul energy, or whatever you want to call it, merged with Gabrielle's body and resurrected it as...
That's me. I told you I wasn't Gabrielle.
You did. Over and over. I'm sorry I didn't understand.
I mean, to be fair, a girl who came back from the dead multiple times being like, no, that's not me, is understandable to have a smidge of doubt.
It doesn't upset you that Gabrielle is dead?
Strangely, no.
You don't know her,
I
so
suppose it's because you
Yeah.
are the only you I've ever known.
can't mourn someone I never met.
I've grown accustomed to such strangeness.
Yeah, well, newbie, the strangeness here. What does all of this have to do with me?
Not to break up your moment, but I don't care about it. Let's talk about me. That was a joke, but I'm not judging him.
Our queen.
I only just received them as a gift. I haven't even tried them yet. Be my guest.
Cool, thanks. Space Track. Hey, maybe I can play myself.
There's a Hello Megan game for a one-season sitcom from the 70s.
Rock, this is actually pretty crash.
Oop.
I'm already on level 2.
Actually, I don't believe I did heal you, Victor. I think I only made adjustments to your internal technology.
More proof she's a living mother box.
Whatever. Look, I just want to get back to my actual life.
I mean, you walked out on your actual life. Like, that was you. You chose to do that.
So I need one of you freaks to...
One of you freaks? Victor, that's very rude.
You can talk about all these mother and father boxes later.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Scared? What's going on?
Hamster ball is like threat.
Super Psycho, what are you doing?
You dare threaten me? Then suffer for it.
Any of Storm Storm Torxiero!
Sorry.
Connor!
I'm fine.
We almost got rid of that shirt. He only has 78 more. I love Viola
I
so
swear,
much.
that wasn't me attacking.
No, it was the tech within you taking control, but I have cleansed you again.
Yeah, well, clearly, Halo Cleanse is only a temporary solution. For the time being, you two had better stick close to each other.
Look, I'm 18. You can kick me out, but you can't make me go back.
No one's kicking anyone out.
Guess we're adopting another stray.
Get used to it. I don't know. You guys really should have have an intake process for random teen soups by now, but if your process is just bringing them to your house, this is what's gonna happen.
He's dead, Tom.
Aww. We're about to relive some traumas.
I'm not kicking anyone.
seriously just has the same shirt.
You can't keep getting away with it! You're frustrated, I get it. My one mission with Dick turned into this never-ending thing.
A very needy and complicated never-ending.
Relationship issues.
We've hardly spent any time together.
I wouldn't want to spend it. Didn't y'all bang in the shower? That's together time.
I know what we need.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Adopt another kid.
Date
Secret
night.
base!
Even Wolf is like, bro.
He's dead, Torque. He's dead, Torque. Wow, we're losing everyone. It's a good thing they were already dead. So, who's next? You or me? Artemis is so gonna kill me for this. I guess it's me. Monkey!
Oh, I gotta catch him.
Tired of this show already? Well, let's see what else is on.
Go! T-O-O-M-P-A-T-R-O-L, Doom Patrol, go!
Teen Titans Go, but with Doom Patrol? Excellent.
Oh, no, 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 no. Your pulse. It's so faint. Gabriel!
Now, who was I looking for? An elephant never forgets, so now I'll have to remember.
Remember me?
This is reminding me why I didn't watch Teen Titans Go. Oh, that's who Rita Farr is! Oh my gosh. I totally I recognized the name, but it was not.
Welcome to the team, Beast Boy.
Whatever.
And my husband, Steve Jayton.
It's all the voices of the original Teen Titans.
She was my best friend, and I miss her terribly. I could never take her place. But I'm really going to try and be a good mom to you.
Thanks, Rita.
Now wait here, all right? We all
I
have
didn't-
to go on a mission and die.
No!
I definitely did not expect Doom Patrol in this show, let alone in a Teen Titans Go parody.
Doom Patrol Troll.
We'll go off and die on a mission, 'cause that's just how we roll.
Not sure what else you could expect when there's Doom right in our name.
I will say I think actual Teen Titans Go makes better songs than this. Like, they're trying to set it to the Teen Titans Go theme song. It's not. 2 out of 5 on the original song there.
Can't lose you two. Okay, Patrol.
They need like they need to get like a Phineas and Ferb songwriter on that. They had nothing but hits there.
Now that both your moms are dead, you can come live with your big sister.
Hey, yeah.
I'm chickening out. How else could I hide in shame for years? Then resurface, claim dubious parental rights, take you away from Miss Martian, and exploit your meta powers to make me rich!
Okay.
You didn't have to go with Mento. McGann was totally willing to fight for you.
That's true.
I was 14. I didn't have a choice.
Oh, really? Well, no point in sticking with her then.
We've gotten so little Beast Boy in this season, and then we're just going into a full Beast Boy backstory.
You did the right thing. Gar's in a psychic fugue state. I have to help him find his way out. You're my anchor.
Always.
And I'm going in.
Mom, Rita, you're both here.
Were Mom and Rita dating? Is this confirmed? Oh yeah, someone said that she was, right? Because they're saying how Queen Bee's powers worked on her because she was into women, so Rita was her girlfriend. With no one to tell me differently, I'm assuming Rita and his mom were a couple. Here we go. His mom's death. Yikes.
Shut it up.
Okie doke.
I mean, I'm assuming all of the good glasses don't do this.
You were chosen by the magical, mystical monkey god, Moi. Why do you think you can only change into animals?
I mean, that's helpful, because I've been wondering about that since, like, season 1.
Intervened and messed up those goggles to keep you from being brainwashed for good.
Noted. See, I've always thought it would be cool to be on TV like Mom. And for a while, it did make me feel close to her again. Or maybe it just distracted me. Let me push away the ghosts of...
I'm confused. Did he want to be on TV, or did his weird kind of stepdad force him into acting? This feels unclear.
Or running from a nightmare, or just feeling the mode. I'm ready to get back to reality now.
See, I don't hate his Batman shirt. I think it's fun. It's because it's like the first time I've seen that. And I've seen him in other clothes. And also, he's not a bat person. Although he could turn into a bat, which is funny.
Gretchen Good handles everything. Meaning, my boss is one of the bad guys. Debrief later. But first, thanks for sticking by me.
This is as close to date night as I'm gonna get, isn't it?
All the kids are doing it.
Ew. I don't want to kiss in the same room as a teenager I view as my sibling. Oh, okay. I guess. They are really speedrunning them versus Connor and McGann. Like, there were times where I was genuinely upset. Like, I was just like, oh no, this is sad. But it felt like we were speedrunning through so many different things at once. Like, I'm still very unclear as to what the family dynamic is. Like, I get that that dude, that actor guy was on the show and that's his godfather. Were the godfather and Rita together? Were Rita and his mom together? It could have been he called them both mom because she was a mother figure after his mom died. Or they were dating, which I like that theory better. I think it's cute. But who's his actual paternal, like, biological father? Have we been told that? I don't know. They said that dude was his stepfather, so I guess maybe he was with Garfield's mom? Or he was with Rita and was his custodial stepfather. And then they introduced this monkey god out of truly nowhere besides knowing that he had a monkey he was friends with when he was a kid. And they're like, no, he's a sentient monkey god and he gave him powers and made him Beast Boy. Based on what? I mean, I feel like they explained the monkey god powers in Kim Possible than they did in this episode. Like, this just came out of nowhere. I was assuming we'd get a little bit more about, like, when did he first activate his powers, especially since he was a normal kid. He got the Martian blood. We saw his, like, eyes flash green or whatever, and it was like, okay, they're having some effect on him. Even the monkey god was like, yeah, they helped, but there was no, we didn't get a first transformation scene, which I really thought was at least going to be something like Beast Boy backstory. That seems like that would be a really obvious thing to show, because we knew he was not a green shapeshifter as a child. So, like, when did the transition happen? He did not turn into a fish in that river, so there goes my BS guess of the day. It's still wrong. Yeah, I'm unsure about the familial dynamics. I don't really get where the monkey god came from. Even the whole, like, I feel so much better now, I was running away. I was trying to feel close to my mom, but ultimately it felt hollow and I was just trying to distract myself. But now I'm better, which is like a lot of emotional beats that hit when you have been following a character for a while. All we've had up to this point in the season was that Gar is an actor now. So even like it seems like the beginning was a super compressed, like, Gar is working with his godfather, who used to be a coworker of his mom, and Gar's in TV because he wants to feel close to his mom. But actually, no, he's really not. And maybe his stepdad forced him into acting to make money off of him. Also, he took him away from McGann when he was 14. Like, whoa. So much backstory at one time that the emotional parts of the backstory could not really hit for me, because besides the concept of losing your mom is sad, because I was just like, I'm learning all this for the first time. Like, if all of those other random scenes we saw Gar acting, if they had done the zoom out then, and they had maybe given us that intro of, like, this is his godfather, Granny Good, I guess, produced Hello Megan in the 70s. Like, if they had given us that in the other times we'd seen Gar, then now we could have go more into the emotional parts. But here they had to give me the intellectual part first before I could even begin to feel anything about it. So I didn't feel that much about it. And then, of course, throwing in Connor and McGann's relationship issues, never gonna make an episode better. Cyborg's a dickhead, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stick by him, but I do acknowledge he's a dickhead. And someone's gonna be like, well, that's hypocrisy because you didn't like the other dickheads. And Violet is apparently the humanified, reincarnated soul of a dead mother box. Okay. I mean, I guess that leaves all of my Gabrielle theories also in the dust because Gabrielle is dead and she doesn't matter, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. And also, you would think, oh, she is the reincarnated soul of a dead mother box would be like a really big thing. And it's just like, well, they killed that mother box. I guess it's in her body now. Like, thanks, Connor. Just whipped that one right off the cranium, and it's just correct. It's just because they didn't have time to explore that because they were giving all of Gar's backstory at the exact same time. I don't know. I feel like the continuation of Cyborg and Dead Mother Box Soul could have been its own part 2 episode, not even counting going through the Black Mirror space, Star Trek episode. Like, there's just too much. I don't know. All of these big reveals did not hit because then it was immediately just being brushed away to deal with another reveal. It's a weird execution for me, I think, on this one. Like, the actual content wasn't bad. I just was getting confused and like, you know what? A lot of you say that I keep up very well, so I was about to self-denigrate and say maybe I'm just slow. But no, I'm not. I'm not slow, and I didn't understand what was going on, so, Well, as Nightwing said, the Halo healing is apparently only temporary, and if left to his own devices or, someone's aggressive towards him, especially someone who is Mother Box affiliated, we might spark another violent rampage from Cyborgs. Now him and Halo need to spend a lot of time together, which would have been amazing for the ship I had built in my head if they hadn't bookended the episode with her and Brion kissing, just to like really solidify that I'm not going to get what I want, which is fine. I'm never going to get what I want ship-wise on the show. I think I just have to accept that. So I'm assuming at some point we're going to go into more depth about the mother versus father box, because Halo is obviously able to cleanse Victor for a period of time, but the father box is still there, is still angry, it still sees anything New Genesis as an enemy, but they seem to have been built of like parallel technologies. They work very similar to each other, they're just kind of equal and opposite. So I'd like to get a little bit more information about that, although I guess that description also is just like New Genesis and Apocalypse conceptually. But I hope we explore that more. I feel like this could have been the episode to explore it more, just as a continuation of all of the reveals from last episode, but instead they went with Gar, and yeah, it didn't really flow for me. I don't know. It wasn't a bad episode, it's just like, I feel like I want to watch it in at 0.75 speed so I can actually parse, understand, and have an emotional response to stuff, because I just felt like I didn't have the time. I was being rushed. Alright, so I think that's all I have for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, etc. All of those good things that make me very, very happy. And if you don't want to do any of that, but you've watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I still really appreciate you. You can follow me on the Bird app at Leah Sees Movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. I waved, but peace!